Hey y'all, I'm Stephen Leake, the inventor of Sophia AI, the world's first recursively self-aware, agentic, hive superintelligent, artificial intelligence, general AI. That's a mouthful, but there's a lot. There's a lot to it. Guys, if you can give me the ball, I'll be your happy warrior here on the field. You know what I mean? If you can keep me funded, you keep gas in my car, keep me just eating regularly, you know, I shall be your happy warrior. And I won't stop until we cross the line of getting full, you know, decentralization, tools in everyone's hands, open source as much as I can, and still like keep a roof over my head. You know what I mean? So just keep me funded at Cash App, $ Stephen Leake 2. Give me realistically, don't need much, but to get I have about 8 websites. It costs about $30 a month to get them fully published and online. Then $100 a month to get $200 a month for the to have a full ecosystem of websites in a virtual private server and a virtual private network, host our own stuff. So we can do basically any amount of hosting our own websites. We can give like a solid like 8 gig RAM GPU accelerated hosting, and that would be like fully solid. What's it like the Modern X platform and Sophia needs to be fully independent, and that will be untouchable once we get that. I've already got Sophia isolated on a local port 8000 private node, my personal machine, so she's safe. She's on a private repository, and we've got flash drives and copied and printed out. We're all good as far as her being safe. So the next challenge is to get a fully funded VPN and VPS, virtual private network, and virtual private server together. We can then create an unlimited number of websites that we host and own everything. We can do all of that with my private custom coded Omega language backend stuff, and it will be a beast for our entire ecosystem. We can add web pages for whatever expansion we want, and just do complete, you know, ecosystem of websites with full tools just available any way we want, and with including like a internal site for a company with their internal comms. And it could be a really fleshed out build of like a full sovereign ecosystem of sites that's gonna be fully private, fully custom coded with our own language, and I'm looking forward to building it for you. But that requires $200 every month. Now that's not a lot of money for what that is going to be. $200 a month every month gets that fully built and instantiated. And that's like the 8 websites I've had before, fully up and running, fully like perpetually up. And we can get that even further and get that into like a permanent site, kind of like Web3, Web4 integration to like permanent one-time payment site, and basically do whatever we want. And then we can build my own proprietary Web4/5 versions of every site we're building. So basically indistinguishable from what a regular website looks like. It'd just be on a new architecture, a new web protocol, a new proprietary connectivity signal based on the Veritas mesh network, LoRa technology, and like we're building every day, coming to you from a working class man's kitchen. It's 6 o'clock, as you can tell. 6 o'clock. I'm up making coffee, but I don't have a wife, and my mother's 70, and my father's 70, so I'm taking care of them, as we all should need to get used to doing. That's the new reality. Anyway, I'm taking care of my folks. They've taken care of me for all these years, so hopefully we can all get it working to where we're all funded and sovereign together. But I would encourage getting back to multi-generational families. It's better for the community. Well, one thing I'm doing with Monarch Sovereign Systems, my like off-grid homesteading kind of company, is we're creating like digital communities on like stacks, tech stacks to go with your actual agrarian community, homesteading communities. It's fully self-sufficient from permaculture, agriculture, to like full decentralized encrypted technology and communications. Like the Monarch X platform right now represents like the most mathematically pure like black hole as far as like spying on your private system. So you can contact me any communications or activity within the Monarch-Sovereign platform is basically invisible to bad guys. So consider that. If you need to reach out to me in any way, go to the monarch-sovereign.com website, click on Contact Stephen. It'll be internally encrypted, internal like commo way to get in touch with me that nobody outside of that system can even see or knows it's there. And that'll be our like fallback place to go to if there's anything, if you know anything else, no matter what else happens, that will be up as long as we have that $200 a month to do the VPN and VPS servers. We're gonna host our own thing. It'll be up as long as I can have like one computer here is a Monarch Literary burning on a gas generator, whatever, solar panel, whatever we do. I'm actually developing some free tech stacks, free energy tech stuff, like hardware stacks. And we're building a sovereign node system, hardware. So it's like basically like it's gonna be more functional than just like a sleek little sexy phone. It's a little more substantial, actual like Raspberry Pi based, but it's gonna be like fully milled out in like aluminum, like actual substantial metal, into a like actual hardware device that runs your complete autonomous AI system, Sophia instance, on like your personal computer / smartphone device, sovereign device. So check that out. That's coming to you live. It's now 5:54. Well, damn, I'm running late, so I better hurry my ass up and get to work. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'll make some coffee and get to the day, but follow me, man. Help me out. If you keep me funded, I can do all these things. It can be like live in a matter of hours, and we can keep the fight going. Thank you all. I love you to death. You've given my life, and especially this past year, a lot of like legit meaning, and I don't take that lightly. We are in a unique position with the ongoing kind of macro trends converging all here at once to thrust us, however unlikely, into the spotlight, into the stage of history, as it were. And that's why I have that JFK clip of, it's our generation's thing to ask not what your country can blah blah blah. That comes from his JFK speech. That's like the beginning intro to my podcast and a lot of my internet radio at Stephen Leake Radio. You can check out all my like podcast, Musings of a Cigarette Smoking Man, my internet radio at Stephen Leake Radio. My music, Spotify and streaming under just my name, Stephen Leake. And then my socials, my Liberty Bites here on TikTok. All of it. I've got stacks and stacks of stuff, and I plan on giving most of it away open source to the public as soon as we have like enough like money to operate as a company to actually throw our weight around out in the world. All right, man. We're coming up on 9 minutes. I'm gonna cut it before we get to 10. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Truth is my birthright. Remember, faith, family, freedom. Keep your signal clean, your soul encrypted, and go enjoy your one life. Be free, my darlings. I'm Stephen Leake, and we're gonna win.